Hey, I'm Chad. I love vinyl. Today I'm looking at Meet the Beatles. This introduced me to the Beatles. This is the first Beatle album I ever heard. This is my mom's record right here. This is the copy I put on my little single speaker turntable that I had that I wore my parents' records out on. Threw it on, was completely blown away. I'm going to go through it track by track, give a little history. Let's take a look at this. I find this stuff really interesting. I think you will too. This was a lot of America's introduction to them. It mirrors a lot of With the Beatles, which was released in Britain, had a different track order, had some tracks that are not on this record. This is Capitol's release. Some say Capitol butchered it, but a lot of us, including myself, treasure it because it's what we first heard. What really struck me was this cover. You know, the cover struck me. I was like, who is that? That is such a cool cover. And once I threw it on, the music was just beyond anything else I'd ever heard. I mean, I was only 7, but it was life-changing. It's like I heard it. It started with "I Want to Hold Your Hand." It was the whole riff of that. It was the harmonies. It was just their sound. It was so different. And I mean, that's how it struck America back in the 60s. So throwing this on, of course, "I Want to Hold Your Hand" it just makes an impression. It still does. It still sounds so fresh. What really strikes me about "I Want to Hold Your Hand" is that bass riff. You know, the thing Paul does is a do-do-do-do-do. I just always have loved that. It's so cool. Stood out to me then, still stands out to me. I listen to this song in the car today. Hit me the same way it did when I was 7. The Beatles were just aces at this, with writing these multiple hooks within one song. I was hooked by the Beatles sound. Of course, I Saw Her Standing There, followed after that. That was also in the last album I talked about, introducing the Beatles. That was the opener. It makes a perfect second track here. Really can't say enough about "I Saw Her Standing There." Perfect song, perfect pop song. Then we go to a ballad. It's "This Boy." Man, what a ballad. The harmonies on this, killer. Just what a romantic song. What a romantic sentiment. What a passionate vocal by John when he belts out in the middle in the bridge. I mean, come on. It's songwriting at its best. These guys were so young. I guess John, he may have been 23. He was probably like 22, something like that. And then the other guys were even younger. They're writing stuff like this. They're writing master songs like this. It's masterful songwriting. That really stands out to me on this album. "It Won't Be Long." Oh, come on. Just the opening line. "It won't be long, yeah." And then the call and response, the "yeah, yeah, yeah." It just never lets you down. You hit that and you're just jolted. It's just a burst of adrenaline. That is a wonderful song. Then we bring it down. We bring it down to "All I've Got to Do." This is a hidden B-side track that is never talked about, that I have absolutely loved ever since I heard it, since age 7. That song has such a romantic, smooth mood to it. Just from the opening chord on that, it's like some kind of ninth something or other. I'll put it up here. And just from that start, it's so smooth. It's just boing, and then he goes into it, and it's just the cool simple tap, 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 boom. I just love it, and I have no idea why I've never heard anyone else talk about it, because that is a hidden gem of a song. Love it. And of course, it's followed by "All My Loving," another perfect song. It's just banger after banger on this album. I really can't say much about it that hasn't already been said. "All My Loving" is a perfect pop song. You just can't go wrong with it. It's wonderful. Okay, side 2. Let's go to "Don't Bother Me." This is a George song. Really good writing. I think for such a young kid as George was, he was maybe 20 when he wrote that. I think I remember hearing he was kind of just not in a good mood for some reason when he wrote this. I love the moving beat. It's Musically, it has a moody tone to it. His vocal's great on it. He does a wonderful job. That is a great song. Okay, Little Child, I'm not as hyped about. To me, that's a filler track. That song can just disappear as far as I'm concerned. I'm just not nuts about it. To me, that's a filler song. It's one they needed to write to fill time. Okay, Till There Was You. Wonderful song. It's a show tune. Paul does an amazing job on it. He's got soaring vocals in this. The guitar work's amazing. It's a perfect rendition of that song.
You'll need to continue on your personal device. Sorry, there's something wrong. Please try again.
Thank you for chiming in, Siri. Okay, next, Hold Me Tight. Another burst of adrenaline. I love this song. It's not often appreciated. I've never really seen it appreciated, but I love it. Hold Me Tight. Even from the opening music, it's cooking. It's like it's just all engines go. You know, it's just jugga, jugga, jugga. Heavy song for that time, I think. I love it. I've always loved it. Always wanted to kind of hop around when I heard that song. It's just one after another on this album. I love it. I Want to Be Your Man. I'm glad Ringo got a chance to shine. Not a great song in my opinion. Overall, I don't like the song. Ringo does his level best. And if he's singing and playing the drums, go Ringo. Now, the last track. I've heard bad opinions about Not a Second Time. And I have no idea why. That's one of my favorite songs on this album. What a moody, great song. Just the chord changes, the vocals, the whole tone of it. I mean, it's got such drama to it. I feel like the only good remark about it that I've personally heard was in this early 80s Beatles documentary called The Complete Beatles, and that's Compleat. They mentioned there's some article written about when the Beatles were hitting big, I guess in the UK or in America. The song Not a Second Time was mentioned, and he said the Aeolian cadence of Not a Second Time. And I thought, what is that? And it just, to me, hit home that like, these guys are on another level. You know, they're just writing. Who was writing in Aeolian cadences in the early 60s in pop? No one else. Only these guys. So to me, that alone should make you like this song. It's a perfect closer. It's a moody closer. And it just fades out into the distance, ending what I think is one of my favorite records of theirs, I think. This is a very solid record. Their second American release. Huge hit in the States. It was #1, actually. I released 10 days after introducing the Beatles, which I talked about in my last video. Go check that out. Next time, I think I'm going to be talking about Beatles 65. This bad boy right here, which is another one of my big favorites. There is some contention about this album because of added reverb that Capitol added, but we'll get into more of that later. I hope you found this interesting. Really appreciate it. Thanks so much. We'll see you next time.